Are you looking forward to the Tyson fight with Jake Paul?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you wish it was a sanctioned fight and not an exhibition like it's going to be?
No, because I would feel really bad for Jake Paul. I don't want him to get hurt.
What's going down, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the upcoming exhibition match that has the whole boxing world buzzing. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. This YouTuber turned boxer facing off against a heavyweight legend is a clash for the ages, or at least a clash for clicks, depending on who you ask. But one man with a unique perspective on this fight is none other than Lennox Lewis, the Lion himself, who famously defeated Tyson in their 2002 showdown. Lewis knows a thing or two about facing Iron Mike in his prime, and he recently offered some words of caution for Jake Paul. So, buckle up as we break down Lennox Lewis's warnings for Jake Paul and what they might mean for this highly anticipated yet controversial fight. The age gap and father time. Let's start with the elephant in the ring.
Mike Tyson is fighting Jake Paul on the 20th of July. So just tell me, when you first heard about this news, what was your reaction?
He's probably the biggest name in boxing, that there was, but the man's also 60. I don't know what kind of conditioning. I know he looks great, but you never really know. And a 26-year-old against a 60-year-old, I don't know. I don't float my boat.
Age. Mike Tyson is 57 years old, while Jake Paul is a youthful 25. Father time is undefeated, and Tyson's last competitive fight was way back in 2005. Lennox Lewis acknowledged this in a recent interview, stating, "It's going to be a great fight, but I would feel really bad for Jake Paul. I don't want him to get hurt." Lewis's concern is understandable. Tyson's ferocious punching power is legendary, and even a diminished Iron Mike could put a young fighter out cold with one well-placed shot. But here's the thing. This is an exhibition, not a professional fight. There will likely be lighter gloves, shorter rounds, and a focus on entertainment over knockouts. Still, Lewis's message is clear. Don't underestimate Tyson's punching ability, regardless of age. Experience versus hype. Now, let's talk experience. Jake Paul may have a winning record against fellow YouTubers and retired MMA fighters, but facing Mike Tyson, even a faded version, is a whole different ballgame. Tyson has been in the ring with the best of the best, and his fight IQ is undeniable. Lewis himself pointed out this gap, saying, "Mike Tyson is a phenomenal athlete. Even at his age, his hand speed and reflexes, you can't forget about that." Experience can't be replicated overnight. While Paul has improved significantly, facing a legend like Tyson is a baptism by fire. Can his athleticism and internet fame make up for the vast gulf in experience? That's a question only the fight will answer. Respecting the sweet science, here's another point Lewis raised that resonated with many boxing purists. He basically said, Paul should be grateful this is an exhibition. A real fight with a prime Tyson could be catastrophic for the young YouTuber. This highlights the ongoing debate about the legitimacy of these celebrity boxing matches. Are they a gateway to the sport, bringing in new fans? Or are they a mockery of the dedication and sacrifice real boxers put in? Lewis seems to lean towards the latter, emphasizing the respect every fighter deserves. Whether you agree or disagree, Lewis's point is valid. Boxing is a dangerous sport, and it requires immense training and discipline. This fight walks a fine line, and it's important to acknowledge the risk involved, even in an exhibition. Is it all hype? Now let's not forget the elephant in the room, the business side of things. This fight is a goldmine. The hype machine is in overdrive, with social media buzzing and pay-per-view numbers projected to shatter records. There's no denying that both Tyson and Paul stand to make a staggering payday. But amidst the dollar signs, a crucial question lingers. Is this a legitimate sporting event? A clash of titans? Or just a meticulously crafted spectacle built on a foundation of nostalgia and internet fame? Some see it as a gateway to the sport, attracting new fans with its flashy appeal. Others view it with a critical eye, questioning its place in the hallowed halls of boxing history. Ultimately, whether this fight transcends the realm of pure entertainment and becomes a genuine display of athleticism is a question each fan must answer for themselves. What to expect? So, what can we expect from this exhibition? Unlike a sanctioned professional fight, the rules will likely be tweaked to prioritize entertainment and showcase skills over inflicting serious damage. This often translates to lighter gloves with more padding to reduce the risk of knockouts, and potentially shorter rounds to keep the pace fast and exciting. However, with Mike Tyson's unpredictable nature and ferocious punching power still lingering, there's an undeniable element of danger that can't be completely erased. The hope, however, is to strike a balance. A competitive display of athleticism that pushes both fighters but avoids serious injury. Think of it as a high-octane sparring session with a dash of showmanship thrown in for good measure. Will it be a brutal war or a dazzling display of technical prowess? Only the fight itself will tell. The mental game. Can Paul handle the pressure? One aspect Lewis didn't explicitly address, but is crucial in any fight, is the mental game. Stepping into the ring with Iron Mike, even past his prime, is a daunting task. The pressure, the roar of the crowd, the potential for a brutal knockout. It can all be overwhelming. Jake Paul, for all his internet bravado, is relatively untested in this department. Sure, he's faced criticism, but nothing compared to the intensity of a major fight with a legend like Tyson. Can he handle the mental pressure? Will the bright lights and hostile energy get to him? This is where Lewis's experience against Tyson becomes even more relevant. Lewis famously defeated a younger, more ferocious Tyson by staying calm and composed under immense pressure. Can Paul channel that same focus and discipline, or will the magnitude of the event crumble him mentally? The legacy question. Finally, let's talk about legacy. Lennox Lewis cemented his boxing legacy by defeating Tyson in their iconic fight. A win for Jake Paul, even in an exhibition, would undoubtedly boost his internet fame. But how would it affect the boxing world's perception of him? Would it be seen as a legitimate accomplishment or a publicity stunt? Lewis himself seems skeptical, with comments like, "I don't want him to get hurt," suggesting he doesn't view this as a true test of Paul's boxing skills. The truth is, a win for Paul wouldn't necessarily elevate him to boxing royalty, but a strong showing, a display of genuine skill and respect for the sport, could earn him some begrudging respect from boxing purists. So, there you have it, fight fans. Lennox Lewis's warnings for Jake Paul paint a clear picture of the challenges he faces in this upcoming exhibition. The age gap, the lack of experience, the mental pressure, these are all hurdles Paul needs to overcome if he wants to put on a respectable performance. This fight is a spectacle, no doubt, but it also raises valid questions about the future of boxing and the role of celebrity influencers in the sport. Regardless of your stance, one thing is certain: the world will be watching when Jake Paul steps into the ring with Mike Tyson. What are your thoughts on Lewis's warnings? Will Paul rise to the occasion, or will the pressure prove too much? Leave your comments below and let's get the discussion going. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more boxing content. Until next time, fight fans, keep jabbing.